If you're a GIS user, you don't want to miss this video. Version 4 has just been released, bringing one of the biggest overhauls in the software's history. In just a few minutes, we'll walk through downloading, installing, and breaking down the most important new features of QGIS 4. Hey everyone, hope you're doing great. Today we're going to download and install the latest version of QGIS. And trust me, this one is a total game changer. Before we dive in, I'd really appreciate it if you could support us with a like or a comment. Your support keeps us motivated to make more videos. Thank you so much. Alright, let's jump straight into QGIS. Okay, first we need to get the software. To do that, head over to the official QGIS website. For faster access, I've dropped the link in the description. Just click on it and you'll be taken straight to the site. Once you're on the site, go to the download section. On a page that opens up, click on skip it and go to download. Though if you're feeling generous, you can make a donation to the QGIS team right there. And here we are, the download page. It clearly shows the latest version, which is version 4. You can download QGIS for Windows, macOS, Linux, and other platforms as well. I'll go ahead and grab the Windows version. Scrolling down, you'll find a bit info about the latest release, plus both online and offline installers. I'll click on the latest version for Windows. The download starts immediately. I'll wait for it to finish. Once the download is complete, just double-click the installer to get it set up on your system. The installation process is straightforward. No weird hurdles or errors, just follow along. We'll accept the license agreement so the installer can proceed. Then click Next. In the next step, you can change the installation path if you need to. I'll stick with the default. You also have the option to enable or disable shortcuts on the desktop and in the Windows menu. I'll hit Next, then click Install. The installation will now run. Just hang tight for a couple of minutes. Alright, the installation is done. Now I'll search for QGIS in the Windows menu. And click on version 4 to launch the software. As I mentioned earlier, the startup screen has gotten a nice facelift. The homepage feels more graphical and polished. Over here, you'll see your recent projects, and over here are the templates. Right now there are two options. One creates an empty project and the other sets up an OpenStreet base map. I'll go ahead and click on that template. If I zoom in, you'll see the details much more clearly. To check which version you're running, simply go to Help and click on Check QGIS version. It'll tell you the current version and when future releases are scheduled. Now let me quickly break down the key features that version 4 brings to the table. About performance and speed, improved handling of large raster and vector layers, better utilization of modern hardware, enhanced stability and security. In the user interface section, redesigned welcome page, more customization options for menus and toolbars, better support for new themes and dark mode. In the cartography and labeling, new labeling capabilities. Character spacing along curved lines is now possible. New Copy All Styles tool for quickly transferring styles between layers. Improved symbol management. In 3D section, major rewrite of key parts of the 3D engine. Smoother performance in 3D visualization. More stable handling of heavy projects. Plugins and PyQGIS related things. Most plugins are transferable with minor tweaks. Some older plugins will need an update. Deprecated APIs have been kept where possible to make migration easier. And in overall, over 100 new features and improvements across the entire software. Alright guys, we've already put together some videos on how to work with QGIS and most popular plugins out there. If you're into deeper processing and workflows, definitely check those out. And stay tuned because we'll be releasing more. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what's coming next. Alright everyone, that's a wrap on downloading and installing the latest QGIS release. I hope you find this helpful. Give us some energy with your likes and comments. And if you've got any questions, just drop them below. Until next video, take care.